Ladies and gentlemen, what do it do? Welcome back to another episode of the RawDown with your hosts, the C in FCTENT and the T in FCTENT. He is Tro. I am CJ. Time Traveler Tro has entered the show. Tro, what do you know? What's good, my bro?
What is up? What a crazy week we've had.
Man, you're telling me, bro. We got a lot of stuff to get into. This was a holiday. So first of all, for those of you who celebrated, Merry belated Christmas. Uh, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, spending it with their loved ones. I got two Christmases actually. Why is my thing blinking? Is that just me? Huh. Anywho, yeah, I got to do two Christmases. I did the first Christmas on Monday with my mom's side of the family, and then I did it again on Thursday with my dad's side of the family, and it was fun. Both times they were very very fun. Uh, I don't know why my screen is blanking, so I apologize in advance for that. Um,
You're fine on my end.
okay, so it just must be on my end. Oops, then it must be just be on my end. Huh, that's weird. Do you see it? Hang on. It'll do it again, I'm sure. Oh well, it does it again. There we go. Oh, maybe it's because I'm talking, and then that's probably what it
Hmm.
is. Maybe I'm guessing. Anywho, like I said, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and spent it with your loved ones, and you got some cool merch. I know I got this shirt for Christmas from my dad's side of the family. So my aunt and my uncle actually bought this shirt for me, and it's for the cruise I'm going on in January, a couple of weeks now. I gotta start saying in a couple of weeks because it is a couple of weeks away. It says Maui's Sons or Maui and Sons or whatever. Um, and then what else did I get? I got some new wireless headphones. I
Hmm.
got oh, these are what they look like. These are what they look like. So
Nice.
yep. I got I don't know where I put it, but I got a speaker for my music so I could blast that and got $50, which I'm going to be spending probably today and tomorrow. I know after we do our podcast, I'm probably going to go up to the liquor store and get some stuff for tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm headed up to the casinos with my uncle because he was telling me they have my favorite game up there, Baccarat. So we're gonna go play some Baccarat. We're gonna go enjoy some food, and it's gonna be a fun time tomorrow. But here we are today. Uh, it is New Year's Eve for those of you who are unaware. So if you see this
Yes.
in the future, Happy New Year, Happy 2024. We hope everybody has a good New Year's. Stay safe out there. Don't do
Yeah.
anything stupid. If you're
I
going to
think
enjoy,
most people. I think most people will be seeing this in 2024,
probably
seeing how we're recording this pretty late on New Year's Eve.
we are. Yeah, it
And it's gonna
is.
take it's gonna take a minute.
Uh-huh. Where Tro is at is currently 8 o'clock. Where
Yep.
I'm at, it's gonna be 6 o'clock, 6:05. Hey, how about that? Um,
Stuck in the past.
yeah, stuck in the past, stuck in the middle with you.
You know,
Uh,
I will say this week was a bit crazy. I don't know what day it was that Frank sent out those posts on the Facebook page about how he
yeah,
left the group. I'm like,
yes.
oh, okay. I guess
Should
I
we
didn't know
acknowledge
that.
that? Should we acknowledge that for a second?
Yeah, sure.
So I was on Facebook that night, and I had seen on the group page he posted that. Now in my mind, I'm thinking, shit, what did I do wrong? Because he would have been the second person of the second co-host of mine to quit on me. Because I had a co-host before Frank. His name was Chris. And I told this story numerous times, so I'm not going to get into excruciating detail, but he and I decided to do a podcast called the CNC Connection Podcast. And we talk about wrestling, like what we're doing and all that stuff. And one day out of the blue, he just messaged me saying, I quit. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. goodbye, and he blocked me before I could even respond. So then fast forward now, because to this past week, Frank posts that on Facebook. He goes, "Me and CJ or me and Chris have talked, and I'm done. It's no beef between us. We're all good. We're all friends, and it's just we talked about this, and I'm done." And I'm thinking, you haven't said 2 words to me about this, dude. You never spoke to me about it. So then I messaged him. I'm like, what's going on, Frank? No response. None. So I go to bed that night. I'm stressed out. I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna suck. Crap. I'm like, but at least I got Tro. But still, I mean, it's still gonna be a blow to the channel. I mean, it's FNC, not or FCT, you know.
We just got done rebranding it.
Exactly. Then the next morning I wake up, and the first thing I see on our YouTube channel is "Gotcha," and it was like a John Cena Mark Henry. It was like a Mark Henry photo. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, "You motherfucker! You motherfucker!" I was like, "Okay, Frank, you got me." And I started laughing. Honestly, I almost started crying right there because a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders. I'm like, "Thank God he's not actually leaving." So I was like, if he's really leaving, God help us all. You know?
I was really panicked.
Mm-hmm. I was too.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do more of the shows here. I've gone from fill-in to permanent freaking fixture.
Well, I mean, you are kind of a permanent fixture.
Yeah,
you do our shows. You are
the fans are gonna think that I did something to Frank. I took him out. I'm the new Frank now.
And Frank thinks that his little imaginary girlfriend. Sorry if I'm checking my nose a lot. By the way, folks, right before we came on the air, I had a bloody nose again. For those of you who know the bloody nose story from a couple months ago, you know. I don't know if Tro knows, but basically what had happened was one day I woke up and my nose started bleeding, and I was able to get it to stop, and then I fell back asleep, and I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, it started bleeding again. But this time, it didn't stop for about 5 hours. No joke. I think it was more closer to 8 hours because it bled for about 5 hours before we finally decided, hey, let's go to the hospital and get this looked at, right? So then we go to the hospital, we get it looked at, and we're at the hospital for another 3 hours. And then they stuck this thing up my nose called a rhino balloon, which hurt like a bitch. But it stopped the bleeding, and it hadn't bled. It hadn't bled since before tonight. And all of a sudden, I sit down to eat dinner, and it starts bleeding. I'm like, what's going on? I think it's so dry here in Colorado. I mean, it's Christmas time, but you couldn't tell looking outside. Not a drop of snow. I mean, CM Punk confirmed. Hold up.
CM Punk.
Hold up. I got something. If we're gonna do this, right. So you ain't the only one, pal.
Oh, CM Punk return confirmed again.
Well, I mean, it's been confirmed for days, for months. Anyway, we're here today. We're going to discuss the very best of WWE, and these are just kind of our opinions on the best of WWE. And I think I'm going to start off one of my picks with Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns Elimination Chamber. That's one of the best things about WWE in 2023. That whole story was just chef's kiss.
I mean, when you look back on it, the bloodline peaked so perfectly earlier this year with the Sami Zayn stuff because you slowly saw the descent of Sami Zayn being like, you know what? Maybe the bloodline really doesn't care about me. After working so hard for them to care about him, and now he's like, well, maybe they actually don't care about me. And then at the Rumble, with him finally turning on Roman,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jay being like, "Come on, what are you doing?" And
I just started trusting you.
I just started liking you, Oos. God
Yeah.
damn it! And then Jimmy having to super kick him and be like, "Damn it, I don't want to do this."
Mm-hmm.
And then Solo's like, "Okay, I'll do this for fun."
And then it led to WrestleMania 39, where Sammy and KO defeat the Usos.
Yep,
I mean, that's
that was a
also a
pretty
great
good
moment.
match.
That was also a great moment. I like that moment.
Predictable but good.
Oh, predictable is not always a bad thing. You know what I mean?
No, sometimes they want to swerve you, like what happened the following night.
What happened to who?
Said like they like to swerve you sometimes, like they did the following night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was not one of the best things of 2023. No, I'm not feeling that one. No. Cody, we're not going to talk about that because I promise you I will get worked up. But
it's still, I'm still just thinking about the chicken that almost hit Cody. It was the most accurate rubber chicken ever thrown.
Go ahead.
We were supposed to have like this serious moment of Cody realizing that he just lost at WrestleMania. Someone throws a freaking chicken.
He chucks a chicken. Yeah. He chucked the chicken. No, I just that Cody should have won at WrestleMania 39. I'm sorry. You could say I'm wrong all you want, but it was right. But
don't worry, he'll win this year. Surely this will be the year that he finishes this.
Don't call me Shirley. Anyway, what was one of your best moments of 2023?
You know, I'm gonna go with the Bad Bunny match at Backlash.
That's good. That's good.
I will say this about Bad Bunny. I saw his first ever match, and it was a tag match of Damian Priest.
Mm-hmm.
I was very impressed. Like, I love when celebrities go the extra mile of actually training.
Right.
Like, they're not gonna be unbelievable. They're not gonna be amazing. But when you put the time and effort, I can at least respect you trying. And the dude hit a freaking Canadian destroyer in his first match. I'm like, holy shit.
And you also got to show love to Logan Paul because he showed out as well.
Oh, yes, of course. Logan Paul.
Look, personally, Logan Paul is a douchebag and he can go piss up a rope. But as a professional wrestler, that dude has it. That dude he has it. I don't know what it is, but he has it, if that makes any sense.
Well, he has this going for him. I really want to see him get hurt.
Damn. Wow.
Well, I don't know. He has that going for him. I want to see him get hurt.
I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was him or his brother, but one of them had a Aaron. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if we can play it. Hang on. So one of those two brothers, Logan or Jake, has a diss track towards Antonio Brown. Have you ever heard this one?
Probably not.
This is an exclusive right here, folks. If YouTube sees this, please don't clap us for this.
Oh no, YouTube's too busy arguing with me right now.
About what?
So, you know what becomes public domain at 12 o'clock?
What?
Steamboat Willie.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be the first person, at least on the East Coast, to upload Steamboat Willie uncopyrighted.
Nice.
But YouTube's already like, guys, they're already like, dude, it's already copyrighted. You can't upload this. I'm like, really? At 12 o'clock when this thing uploads, it's going to be uncopyrighted. It's going to be public domain, baby.
So here we go. This is Going Broke by Logan Paul. Do you know who Antonio Brown is?
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay. Then you'll probably get some of these references. We're gonna skip a little bit.
Yeah, no, you should have never started with me. Shouts to OBJ, I got real starters with me. And yeah, your girl said that ain't nobody harder than me. No, you should have never started with me. No, you shouldn't say you ain't playing games, but your head look like some Tetris. Dropped by your agent and your lawyer while you flexing. I'm here to save you. Take the blessing, cause your career fell apart like One Direction.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is your current WWE United States champion, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, frostbite, cold feet, bitch, you looking nervous. Clown shit, take a seat, put him in the circus. Locked up, you deserve it. I'ma knock your ass out like a Vontaze Burfict. I said, oh no, you don't want the smoke, I'm in go mode. You ain't got a pass in like so long. Drop from your team, boy, you done for. I'm in go mode. I said, oh no.
This song actually kind of goes hard. I actually kind of like this song.
You don't want the smoke, I'm in go mode. You ain't got a pass in like so long. Drop from your team, boy, you done for. Cause Mr. Whole Lot of Money gone broke, yeah. Mr. Whole Lot of Money gone broke, yeah. Mr. Whole Lot of Money gone broke, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Whole Lot of Money gone broke.
That's all we're going to play, but that was the chorus. What did you think of it?
So just a lot of auto-tune shit. I mean,
yeah,
I don't like him. There's nothing I like about him. I don't like either of them.
No,
They're both idiots.
You're right. That is auto-tune, but come on, it's Logan Paul. Did you expect him not to be auto-tuned? Did you expect him?
I would actually respect him more if he actually just sang, rapped, and it was shit.
He is not Eminem. By the way, that's another thing I wanted to discuss. And I don't know if I want to play the clip. Actually, I'm going to play the clip because I got to, because we got to talk about this. This made me kind of mad. And I know you don't listen to rap, so you're not a hip hop aficionado, but
well, we do have some big WWE news that was broke last night.
Go ahead. While I pull this up, why don't you go ahead and talk about that? Kevin
Dunn will no longer be in WWE. He's leaving the company. Good old Bucky the Beaver is gonna leave. He's gone. See ya.
Bye.
And everyone can rejoice that he's no longer gonna be cutting cameras every other second and gushing over all the women wrestlers and just being an overall creep.
Okay.
Good.
I'm trying to. I can't find like the original clip. There we go. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Oh, we're gonna talk about this one, Tro. We're gonna get some controversy. So this is about Eminem, and this man has this to say about Eminem.
White supremacy. That's white supremacy.
What's white culture?
I don't see Eminem building no schools and hospitals. I don't see DJ Khaled building no schools and hospitals. I don't see DJ Black building no damn vets.
I don't see you building hospitals or schools either.
Supermarkets.
Yo, I'm asking you.
Hell no.
Let me ask you a question.
Ain't no time.
Let me ask you this.
That's white supremacy.
Wait. There was more.
You don't think Eminem is one of the best rappers of all time?
According to who?
You, rap fans.
Let me say something to you. And this is going to my African
fundamentalism. It's tough.
No non-African can ever be the best of anything African.
That's bullshit. Did you hear what he said there, Tro?
Yeah.
That's bull, is it not?
I'm going to plead the fifth on every interaction that it has race included in it.
Okay, that's.
I know you wanted a discussion, but I have to plead the fifth.
Okay, take race out. You've heard Eminem rap. I've read you some of his lyrics. Okay.
Yeah, he's decent.
Would you say he's top 5 of all time?
Probably.
Okay. Listen, I say he's top 5 of all time, and it has nothing to do with his skin color. It has nothing to do with any of that. Take that out because that's irrelevant. Okay. Lyrically, he's a GOAT. The way he's able to bend words and flip them and make them rhyme. I don't see too many rappers able to do that. People say that Drake is a GOAT. People say that Kendrick Lamar is a GOAT. That J. Cole is a GOAT. I don't listen to J. Cole. I don't listen to Drake. I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. I can't speak on them. But I've heard Drake verses. I heard his verse on Forever. And let me tell you right now, when I hear Drake, do you know what I listen? Do you know what I hear when I hear Drake? This is just me, so don't come at me in the comments. But when I hear Drake, I hear may not mean nothing at all. But understand his whiny voice. That's all I hear from a Drake verse, is a whiny voice. And with Lil Wayne, he's not a GOAT to me either. I mean, he is a mumble rapper, but the way he mumbles, you can still understand the words he's saying. Go listen to the Lollipop remix. That's my favorite Lil Wayne song with T-Pain. That's my favorite Lil Wayne song. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah, that song. Aside from that, I don't really bump. Well, and I guess a song with KSI. Okay. KSI is cool. I like that song with KSI. But aside from that, I don't get the hype behind Lil Wayne or Drake. I could see hype behind Kendrick Lamar and who is the other one that I mentioned? J. Cole. I can understand to a degree the hype around them. But Eminem, there's nobody doing it like Eminem, and I mean that in the best possible way. When you're able to make words like Ahmaud Arbery, cops are cops are dirty, and you make that rhyme somehow. It's like, wow, that's impressive to me. And maybe it's just me, but when he comes up with schemes like that, bowling scheme, I think I showed you the bowling scheme where it's in the screen like the 5 and the 10. You better split like the 5 and 10, because without a second to spare, I'm striking again. When it beat us up my alley, I go, we're able to do that kind of thing. It's impressive, you know. Eminem to me is the GOAT. He's better than Drake. He's better than J. Cole. He's better than Lil Wayne. And he's better than Kendrick Lamar. And he's got. I think the only people that are on Eminem's level are Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Tupac, and Biggie Smalls. I mean, what say you? I know you don't listen to rap, but I know you've heard of them. I know you've listened to some of their songs.
I can't really speak on it because I don't listen to any type of rap really. The closest thing to rap I listen to is literally just some Eminem songs.
Yeah,
and that's literally just his most popular. It just like literally is just most popular songs.
Right. Well,
yeah. The way that people hate country music is the way I feel about rap.
Oh, wow, really? Oh,
yeah. I don't like rap.
I like country music, man. I like country music. I like rap music. I like rock music. I like pop music. I like boy bands like NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys.
Well, to be fair, you do technically live in the country. You're still out west. It's not like the East Coast. You're not getting East Coast people say, "Oh, I love the country music."
That's true. I mean, country. Yeah, you freaking city folk. You don't get
Look,
it.
all I'm saying is like, well, a lot of country music is, I love my truck, I love God, the girl who I love my beer, the girl who I love left me, so now I only have my truck, my dog, my beer,
My whiskey,
and God.
my whiskey, my moonshine. No, I've never had moonshine, by the way, so I can't attest if it's good or not. But no, but I mean, that guy, Dr. Umar, whatever, is a goofy dude, and he acts like he knows what he's talking about. But let's be real, when you have to bring in race to something, you automatically lose any credibility, in my opinion. Why you have to bring race into things or gender into things or stuff like that, I don't know. But anyway, let's get back on track. Because that'd be getting into politics, and we're not going to get into all that crap. That's
No, please, no.
we have a rule on this channel, Tro. No politics, no religion,
No.
and we're going to follow that rule. I set that precedent, and I'm going to stick. But Eminem lyrically is a GOAT, and anybody that disagrees, you're deaf. Even Tro says he's a GOAT. Anyway, let's so Kevin Dunn, he's done with the no pun intended. He is done the WWE. He's out. And Bucky Beaver is gone.
Yep. Goodbye. He's got to build a dam. Maybe he'll go to AEW. Could you imagine?
Build a dam that will collapse the whole structure. No. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't. I'm not going to say that because that'd be like me wishing AEW fails, and I don't wish that AEW fails. I want them to succeed. Yeah. Another good thing for me this year in WWE, CM Punk's return.
Yep.
CM Punk's return. We've already covered this topic ad nauseum on this channel. It's one of our most popular short. Was it? No, that was a different topic. That was Jimmy Uso being the Marty Jannetty. That's the most popular shorts on our channel. Thank you to everybody for watching, by the way. Appreciate you guys. But CM Punk. Look, I told myself it was funny because I had told myself, Christian, if CM Punk comes back to WWE, do not lose your shit. Do not do it. Okay? You're not going to care. Because the way he was done with AEW, sour grapes, whatever. Don't get your hopes up about WWE. And then Survivor Series rolls around, and it was funny because I was watching the pay-per-view, and as soon as they showed the logo at the bottom right screen, I'm like, oh, okay, pay-per-view's done. It's over with. My dad's like, no, they got a couple minutes left. I'm like, Dad, the logo's right there. They're doing a good night. We're good. We're done. Come back into my room, get set up on my computer, and, I go on YouTube, and I go to watch the little press conference that they do, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're going to throw it to a video package of The Miz versus Gunther, right? Like a highlight package. And all of a sudden they cut to the video of CM Punk returning. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? And as soon as I heard it, I heard that. I'm like, everything I said before, don't lose your shit, Christian. I did not listen to that. I lost it. I was like, holy. Oh, I was screaming. I was so loud. My parents were like, calm down. Lower your voice. You're scaring the dog. And I did scare my dog because I guess he ran into my parents' room and hid in the closet because I was yelling so loud. So it's like, oh my God, no way. And I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, but CM Punk is back in WWE. And my dad's like, see, I told you the show wasn't over yet. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you were right. You were right. So, yeah, CM Punk coming back to WWE, one of the best moments of 2023. Probably the best moment of 2023. What say you? What's your moment?
Well, 2023 will go down in history as one of the most important years in pro wrestling history.
Facts.
We got, for the first time ever, a WWE being owned by a non-McMahon. And that's pretty big. Endeavor now on. Yeah, you see if CM Punk, it's a battle for like the biggest story of the year. Because you could literally go either way. You could either say CM Punk returning is the biggest story, or you can say Endeavor buying WWE is the biggest story.
Yeah.
They're kind of both equally shocking to some degree.
True. Yes, they are. And yes, that's a good point about Endeavor. I guess we should bring that up a little bit. Yeah, Vince McMahon not running the WWE anymore. And look at it. Hey, ever since Vince McMahon stepped down, WWE's been doing record business.
You know what's even better? Kevin Dunn's only leaving because there's no more Vince McMahon. And Triple H never liked him.
So now Triple H can insert somebody that he likes into that role.
Yeah.
Of Kevin Dunn. Who do you think gets that role? Do you think Vodar?
We don't. No, because we don't even know who runs the production truck now. Because we only knew that it was Kevin Dunn because of the corporate website and the fact that Bucky the Beaver always made himself present whenever he had a chance.
I'm going to call him Bucky the Beaver. I like that. Or just Bucky Beaver.
I know. You know who's really happy about this? Jim Cornette.
Oh,
Jim Cornette hates him.
Kevin
and rightfully
Dunn
so.
Out. Hang on. Kevin Dunn is out of WWE. CM Punk is back in WWE. You know Jim Cornette is. You know his favorite chair is stained with white marks.
And you know he's just waiting now. All he has to do is wait for Vince Russo to croak, and then he'll be. The day that happens will be the happiest day in Jim Cornette's life. He hates Vince.
You know who doesn't hate Vince Russo?
Frank.
Our very own Frank. Yep. Frank
I was about to say Frank really. Frank has a lot of opinions that are a bit out there, but we still love him.
He's a huge Vince Russo fan. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I like that. You know, he doesn't follow the normal wrestling crowd. He forms his own opinions. Props to him for that.
I'm not going to say Vince Russo was always horrible. I mean, I'm not going to be like Jim Cornette and say, oh, he never had any good ideas. It's like, no, he really had a lot of shitty ideas that really turned out really bad. But I'm not going to
2000.
Bash the Beach, Brawl for All.
Yeah, Brawl for All.
Owen Hart.
God. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And he takes credit for guys like Stone Cold and The Rock and The Undertaker and Triple H and Mankind. Like, shut up. Just shut up. Just no. You're done. You're done. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna get a little personal here. This is a low for me in 2023, but I remember I was sitting in my room on that bed right there, and I was playing on my computer, listening to music, and I got a call from my buddy Nader, and I'm gonna try and not get emotional talking about this because it's kind of rough. But I got a text. Let me see if I can find that text actually. Because this one broke my heart. Nader's okay. He didn't get hurt, fortunately.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, do whatever.
Yeah, I'll just be right back. I'm just gonna turn off my thing and change a little bit.
Yeah.
Change locations if I can.
So I have the text right here. So as soon as Tro comes back, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go ahead and I'll kind of read the conversation. Bringing this back is bringing up some emotions. If you're new to the channel, do us a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to your favorite wrestling channel. What are you doing? subscribe to us, man. We're your favorites. Comment down below what your favorite moment of WWE in 2023 was. I'm sorry for the flickering. I don't know why it's flickering, but you see something here. Hold up. Maybe it's flickering because no, okay. Huh, that's weird. It's flickering. It's flickering on my screen. There he is, Tro. Everything okay?
There I am. Yep.
All right. So I got a text. I'm not gonna say the guy's name. I'll just say he or him. But it goes. Nader texted me Friday, May 5th. He passed away. And I'm like, when? And he said the night before. My buddy had called me that afternoon, and when I found out that he had passed away, my first reaction was I put the phone down, I took my earphones off, I went to the basement because my mom's craft room where she does her YouTube channel. By the way, shout out to the crafty author hitting 50K. Love you, Mom, and I'm extremely proud of you. Anywho, she was in the basement doing work, and I go down there. I'm like, Mom, I really need a hug right now. Like, I'm about to cry. I need a hug. And she goes, why? And I tell her he passed away. And she goes, what? And I'm like, yeah, I really need a hug. And she comes up to me and just gives me the biggest bear hug. As soon as he hugged me, I started crying. I lost it. I lost it. And my dog, I guess I lost it so much that my dog had to come up, and he came up to me. He's like, what'd you do now? Why are you crying?
What happened now?
Right.
Why are you upset, human?
Right. But he was cool. He came up to me, like, giving me pets and stuff. Like, let me give him pets and hugs. And but that was a tough one.
Perhaps giving me affection will make you happy.
Right? Or perhaps me giving you kisses will make you feel better. Because he gave me
Are you
kisses.
happy now?
Yeah.
Let me give you kisses. How about now? How about now?
I'm giving you kisses and you're crying even harder. That's not good. Let's try this again.
What if I bite you? What will happen?
No, that was he and I were really oh boy, my dog is barking. He and I were really close in high school. He was a campus supervisor, and I would walk the halls or the cafeteria with him. And through him, I was actually able to make friends with some of the other kids in high school. He helped me come out of my shell a little bit. And so he helped me a lot. And I remember my last day of senior year, I had to go say goodbye to him. And I go up to him, and before I can get 2 words out, I just started bawling, right? Because I hate goodbyes, and I had to say goodbye to him, and he was like one of my bros, my best bros. So I walked up to him, and I'm like, bye, and I just started bawling. He's like, whoa, what is this? What are you doing? He pulls me aside. He's like, come over here. He's like, what's wrong? Like, I just got to say goodbye to you, and I hate saying goodbye. And Bubba, he's like, that's not goodbye. We'll see each other. Probably see each other more now that you're out of here, because now we can actually hang out and stuff. And we never did hang out outside of high school, but I did run into him at a bar one night that he was working at. He was a bouncer because he was a big dude, and it was for my brother-in-law's surprise birthday a couple years ago, and he was a security guard at the bar. And I hung out with him for like another hour that night. I had my family there. I had my brother-in-law's family there, and I hung out with Chad I just said the guy's name. His name was Chad, and I hung out with Chad the entire time. But yeah, Chad was a really good dude. So that's a low light. Rest in peace, Chad. This one is for you, buddy. Any low lights for you this year that you want to discuss?
Nah, you know what? After losing my cousin last year, Yeah, 2023 has been pretty mediocre.
You lost your cousin? Damn.
Yeah, bit of a tragedy, but
Yeah.
life happens. Can't
I
really
mean,
do much about it.
In 2022, I lost both my grandpas. So within the span of like 3 months.
Yeah, sometimes you
Well,
can't. Life happens. Can't really do much about it.
it's that Ferris
Sucks when it
Bueller,
happens.
it's that Ferris Bueller quote. Life happens pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you might miss it.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. It's gonna be 2024 in like literally less than 3 hours, and it
True.
honestly doesn't even feel. It doesn't even feel like it.
My youngest cousin, or my youngest cousin, my youngest nephew is going to be 4 years old. My oldest is going to be 7. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's just
My
insane.
One of my younger cousins just had a baby this year. I mean, or his girlfriend had a baby, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember fighting with him over video games, and now he's a dad. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 2024.
I can't believe
A lot of events.
I'm going to be 31.
I can't believe I'm gonna be 27.
It's a
That's gonna make me
baby.
feel-
What do you mean?
Be 27.
27. What was I doing at 27 years old? Well, let's see. 3 years. That was 3 years ago. So it was COVID. So not much. 27. Yeah, not much.
A lot of stuff is happening in the world next year. We got the Olympics. We got the Olympics in the summer.
We got the election.
We got the election, which is going to be fun.
We're not going to discuss that, but
That's going to be that's going to be a great circus event.
I would just like to say that I'm not going to get political here or nothing like that, but just Colorado dropping Trump from the ballots. What were we thinking? Number one. But number two, we put him back on. So whatever we were thinking, glad cooler heads prevailed. And that's what I'm going to say about that.
It was a glitch in the matrix.
It was something. What the heck? Oh. Spider. A highlight for me personally this year. And this will probably be my last highlight, and you can give your last highlight because I know you probably want to go celebrate New Year's with your family. Jeez. But
we do have to mention that there's 2 big shows happening this week for WWE.
3.
Well, there's I guess there's 3.
Yeah,
there's 2 major ones.
Day 1, which is
Day 1's tomorrow,
and then NXT New Year's Evil on Tuesday.
Yep, and then Friday, New Year's Revolution.
Revolution. No, do you watch Wrestling with Grit?
Yep.
Okay, do you get that reference then?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I also got Retribution.
I like that. That's clever. That's clever. I'm sorry, folks. I don't want to be distracted. I got this nail in my toe that wasn't going away. Got it.
I just kind of find it funny that of all the shows that they're bringing back, like title names, New Year's Revolution. Huh.
We're going to look at the match cards here in a minute. But actually, I don't know if SmackDown has a full card or not.
I don't even know their main event. No, I know their main event.
Yeah, I know what SmackDown's main event is going to be. So tomorrow on Raw, let's see if they have
the main event is Seth versus Drew, the world title.
Okay. Also, we're going to get Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax.
Oh, goody.
Versus Ivy Nile for the Women's World Championship.
Oh, goody.
And Tegan Knox Tegan Knox and Natalya versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
Oh, goody.
And then over on NXT. I don't know if they have a card for NXT or not, but they don't have a card for NXT. Damn. How about SmackDown? No? Well, we know that the main event on SmackDown will be AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus Randy Orton in a number one contenders match. Winner will face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble for the World Championship or the Universal Championship or whatever they're calling it. Undisputed Universal Champion, I guess. But there you go. That's the week for this week. And the one thing I was going to say, the personal highlight for me, getting to go on a cruise in October. That was such a blast, man. That was so much fun. I loved that cruise. I'm looking forward to going on my next cruise in about, 2 weeks now, maybe less than 3 weeks. I'm looking forward to that, and they're gonna be fun, but for different reasons. So the first cruise that we went on, well, number one, it was the first cruise that we went on, but also we had like all the perks and the benefits. So we had early access onto the boat. We had the drink package. We had the food package, all that good stuff. And it was a blast. We got to go to a private beach in Coco Cay, which had a pool party in Coco, which was really fun. And then we went, and then the show was really cool. I mean, it was just a fun time. And then this time it's going to be different because we actually have excursions planned. So we're going to go play with some monkeys and sloths and feed some bearded dragons, play with some guinea pigs as well, maybe hold a parrot, and we're going to go swim with some dolphins, and we're going to go to a all-inclusive beach on a speedboat. So, I mean, it's going to be fun for different reasons. And this one will be longer than our last one. This is going to be 7 days. The last one was only 4 days. So this will be a little bit more interesting, 7 days. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that cruise. And yeah, how about you? What was your personal highlight?
One of them was going to Pennsylvania for foam sword fighting. I do that in the city, New York City. So we took a trip for that. Nice. Yeah, foam sword fighting. But I will say to connect it back to the show, I think probably one of the highlights was doing that first New Year's Revolution show with you guys back in June.
That was the hard set of that. Joining
that even though you were gone for like the majority of that show, you were eating or something.
I probably was busy that day.
Most of the show was just me and Frank.
Wow. Maybe what was I doing with that? I'm gonna go watch that show back and see what I was doing.
I think you said that you had to go eat, and then by the time you came back, we were doing like the co-main event.
Then I was probably babysitting because I had to go eat, and then I had to help them bathe the boys, and yeah.
And then we did the Rumble, then so on and so forth. Rumble was good.
I was drunk for 2022, unfortunately, but
was isn't the Rumble like our most viewed live video?
It might be. Let me look.
Just weird.
Your videos live views. 249 views on that one. Yep. Royal Rumble 06. Followed by Survivor Series 2023 Super Show at 135. I'm sorry, no, the Rumble one. Oh no, I was right. It had 249. Huh.
I wonder if those two shows have someone in common. Well, these two people in common. I wonder who they are.
Me.
Yeah. It's all CJ. He's the draw.
Call me a pencil because I draw.
He is the draw. We've gone through how many? We've gone through two names this year, almost three
Mm-hmm.
with that freaking Frank scare.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you on behalf of the Retro Bros, the RawDown Bro, whatever you want to call us. You call us Retro Bros, you can call us FNC, ENT, call us whatever you want. Just don't call us late for dinner. On behalf of all of us here at the channel, we want to thank you for an incredible 2023. We want to thank you for supporting us, watching our videos, liking our videos, commenting, sharing with your friends, sharing with you're doing all of that stuff. Tro and I are going to go celebrate New Year's Eve now. We hope everybody has a happy new year. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Drink, then drive. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Stay safe out there. Until next time. We'll see you in 2024. I'm CJ. He's Tro.
You're not Tro.
I'm not Tro. I'm CJ.
You messed it up at the end of the year. I cannot believe
I
this.
almost did, but I caught it. So
You see, this is why Frank wanted. This is why Frank wanted to leave. This is the reason Frank wanted to leave.
he's Tro. I'm CJ. Happy New Year, everybody. Stay safe. We love you. Good night.